Well, hey, I'm back today. Yesterday I was gone watching my grandkids so my daughter could have her fourth baby, which she had yesterday afternoon. So now I'm a grandma of five, one in Germany and four here in the United States. And I'm just so thrilled. Thank you all for your prayers and support. Everything went real well, and Mama and baby are doing fine. So, back to coffee. Yesterday, I missed day 16 for December 16th because I was at my daughter's house and she doesn't have an original line machine. That's because during her pregnancy, her taste for coffee kind of went off some. So she just has a Vertuo. But day 16 is Master Origins Colombia. So I read about this, that this has a flavor of fruity and berries, kind of. And I'm going to go ahead and open day 17, which is today. Oh, by the way, the intensity of the Colombia is 6. And then today is World Exploration's Shanghai Lungo. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? With the Chinese fans on it. And the intensity of this is 5. And this is also supposed to be a kind of fruity coffee. I'm wearing my Christmas shirt because I'm going to one of my grandson's Polar Express parties at pre-K 4 today. So see, it's flamingos with Santa hats and there's Christmas lights. Anyhow, so I'm frothing some milk. Ooh, it's ready. And you know what I'm gonna do? I mean, normally I don't do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and pour the froth in. Let me get that froth. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna brew both of these together into the frothed oat milk. Now, even though the Shanghai says it's a lungo, which is 3.75 ounces, I'm going to brew it as an espresso. I have read that people tend to think that it's got a sort of a thin flavor or that it just needs more punch. So I'm going to give it more punch by using less water and brewing it as an espresso. Of course, if I brewed it as a lungo, it would increase the caffeine by pulling through those coffee grounds longer, but it would also be diluting it with more water. So, and I realize I'm not getting what the flavor of these would be, you know, just individually, but, well, sometimes I diverge from my normal way of doing things. And also, I got to get to that Polar Express party, so I don't have a lot of time this morning. Okay. So, I've got Colombia in here, and I've got Shanghai in here. And I believe that these are both Arabica coffees. The Colombia, of course, is from Colombia. And the Shanghai, I believe, is China and Indonesia, and golly, I thought there was someplace else, but I can't remember right off. But this is mainly an experience in flavor this morning. Oh, that froth is so nice and thick. I'm having trouble kind of getting it to blend in. Look at that. Woo! Okay, well, let me see if I can suck some of this coffee up through all this froth without burning my tongue. Okay, here goes. Got some. Oh, well, you know, I was expecting to not like it. Let me try that again. So, I find this to be kind of mild in flavor, doesn't have that punch of intense flavor like I usually like. Oh, sorry, wet hair just out of the shower. That's why it looks weird. Anyway, again, this oat milk froth, it's just the best. I think it improves the flavor of any kind of coffee. You know, whether I like the coffee or not, that oat milk just adds a special creaminess and just a flavor that's very pleasant. Now, yesterday at my daughter's house, I did make some coffee on her Vertuo. I did not froth the milk, but she had oat milk that was like 140 calories a cup. This is only 45 calories a cup. So this is much lower in fat content. And you know what? I like this better. It's just the right amount of fat and creaminess and flavor. And that froth is yummy because it's mixed with the coffee. You know, sometimes it's fun just to mix a couple of espressos or a couple of types of coffee together and see what you get. I typically don't care as much for the fruity berry kind of flavors, but this is definitely drinkable.